All right, guys, going live here. I want to test to see how this sounds quickly. Took the windscreen off of the GoPro. It's just so dark. Wow. All right, guys, going live here. I want to test to see how. All right, it didn't sound too bad. Okay, well. Anyways, so yeah, maybe it is a little dark. Creep this out here a tad more. Try to. Got the still spitting rain. I think more is coming in here in a minute. So there's like a little chunk in a little area. All right. Rain days don't stop us. We're gonna scrape the decks here and maybe deburr the underside of the blades a bit. Came down hard for a while this morning, so I figured I'd hop on here to say hi to you guys. At least scrape the decks. Looks like the majority of the rain's gone. They claim that more rain is coming in later on today. Rounds of heavy rain, but who knows? So, gonna get after it. This is my metal file that I use. So I sharpen blades every 8 to 12 hours or 10 to 15 hours, and here's what you can kind of do when you're scraping the deck. Check to see if you hit any rocks or something, then just take this little file and kind of file the blade back into shape. You're not taking off enough material where it's going to matter. So just a little trick here. You can just give it a nice little file. Not taking off a lot. It actually works. I get fantastic cut quality. So sharpen, and then you just can kind of deburr with that. I'll preach that a million times. So might want to just scrape inside the garage here. So, I'm getting tired. I don't want to get wet anymore doing this stuff, so I'm going to put the tarp underneath the mower and scrape, and then put the grass into like a bag or something. It makes it easy there like that. So I'm going to email. Let's see what we got. Good. Video's live. Let's see what the actual thumbnail is of this video. Problem is, with the YouTube, okay, cool. The YouTube thumbnails for the live streams, they're hard to change unless you're actually on the computer. You can get to the YouTube desktop version studio from your phone, but it won't let you change the thumbnail. It will after the stream, but not before the stream. So kind of crazy. So got my blackout coffee, blueberry crumble. It doesn't taste flavored at all because I make it so strong. So Churchill Downs mug. That's where the little welcome reception will be at, guys. At the expo. It's coming. It's less than a month away. I think it's like 29 days, 28 days. So let's check out this Cub Cadet here. See how messed up the blades in the deck are. Okie dokie. Let's turn this over here a bit. Forgive this garage. It's not my garage, but I use it for my equipment storage, things like that. Get this any lower? I don't know. I busted my tripod that I had for over 10 years. It was a photography tripod back in the day, and I was putting the legs out of it this morning, and it somehow just broke. So it just basically busted on me. It's what it is. So, yeah, it's too bad. This'll work. I have this on a power bank, so it's like kind of funny. It keeps everything going. Just slip it in right there. All right, Jungle Gyms. Let's go over here, buddy. mess this up here. Jungle Jim's jack, guys. They're like 200 bucks. Get one. Don't waste your money on some expensive jack. You don't need it. Go that out of your way. I'll just look to see how bad the... Yeah, this deck's not bad at all. There's like nothing underneath here. Oh man, you don't even have to deburr this. Yeah, these blades are fine. Absolutely fine. Oh, that's good. Praise God. Well, awesome. I can try to show you guys what it looks like. It's too much of a pain to take off. There's no quick release on this thing. Hold on. And no one wants to see me spin this around like a clown. Oh boy. Well, how could I do this here? That's the most easy way possible. Oh, I could do that. Watch me destroy my tripod here in the process. So here, I'll just do this. I'll show you guys quickly what this looks like underneath here. The Cub Cadet does a really good job at processing the grass. I don't really have to scrape much of this deck, like at all. And these blades, they're fine. Run your thumb through there. You want it to be a little bit sharper than like a butter knife. Don't have to have them razor sharp, because if you have them razor sharp, you're literally just destroy anything that you mow. Yeah, this mower's a little dusty here, but gotta do a hydro change on it soon. That'll be a video coming up here. So put y'all back on. This is actually, I got this idea, this tripod, from Cameron Duncan on his podcast recently. A couple months ago, he did a episode where he actually got this is just a taller tripod, like a tripod stand. It's really for like lights, but this goes like 30 feet tall. I think this one was only like 60 bucks, but you can get nicer ones. So if you guys want to get those nice mowing shots, get a really, really tall tripod, and you can achieve greatness in some shots like that. Make sure this looks somewhat decent here. Yeah, let's get this mower out, and then we'll get the multi-force down. I know for a fact the multi-force will be full of wet grass. It processes the grass so well that it actually sometimes causes the deck to just get all junked up. But with the multi-force, they actually want you to use different baffle adjustments on the deck. Like, I'll show you. It's kind of cool. So this looks kind of ridiculous here. Hold on. From one angle, it looks okay. There. It looks somewhat normal here now. This jack, though, had it for, I think, I'll say 10 years now. It's easy. You just kind of pull it back up. You have to have somewhat decent legs to do this, but any old guys out there could do it. Greg says he can't do it, but I believe that he can do it. So. Who's chatting or what's going on? I'll check the chat here for a second. I can't see anything. So. Who's chatting or what's going on? I'll check the chat here for a second. I can't see anything. So. There. Lawn Care Life in Missouri just popped in here. That's good. All right, let's get this puppy out of here. I'm gonna have to shut the trailer gate and move it over here. If you saw how this setup was here, it's kind of ridiculous. So. The other way you guys can do this though too, if you got to scrape on the fly, which we'll do this for the multi-force, is just scrape your deck. Use a tarp and then like a paper bag. You put all the grass in that way. Problem is grass is moist and it can rip the bags over time. So you learn and you live. You live. Anyone wants a free Turf Nerd sticker? Shoot me an email. turfnerdspodcast@proton.me. I'll send you a free sticker. I'm not going to charge you for any classes, any online groups, no books, nothing like that. We want to give back to you guys. We got the opportunity to make some money, sure, but we want to give away equipment and make your journey to success better while glorifying God. Yep, that carburetor doesn't always fire up that easy, but that's okay. Out of coffee, might need to get some more. I'm trying to limit my caffeine intake to 16 ounces a day. Helps keep me more even keeled. If you guys haven't figured me out, I'm already crazy as is, so don't need more crazy. Also, been using this. Put this on here for like a minute. Show you. This is the IsoTunes Link 2.0. Sorry, I don't have a code. You guys can look for one. They're out there. Spencer, if you want a code, use code Spencer. I support him. Got this little boom mic for it. I'm actually able to talk to people while mowing. I was talking to Raleigh Spencer and my wife, and it works. It's a cheap little $20 boom mic, but this works. I like the headset. I think it's okay. So that squeak at the end, I think it is actually the hydro, or it's the drive pulley next on top of the clutch. The bearing in it is going, and I don't want to change it out because it's a pain in the butt to get to. I'm not taking out the clutch just to change that bearing. So next time the clutch takes a dump on me, there you go. Yeah, the thing's a little dirty, guys. It's been so dry. Haven't really gotten the opportunity to power wash it off yet, or I've just been a little lazy, I'll admit. But you can make any mower, I'm telling you guys, you can make any mower look brand new and keep it looking brand new if you power wash it off twice a week. That's all that is. It is amazing. Got a buddy, he detailed the Cub Cadet when I was going to sell it about 2 years ago, and it looked like a brand new mower, and it had like 700 hours on it. It was crazy. Guy wanted to give me 8 grand for it, and I told him no. I don't know what I was thinking, so. Might have had last night. I think it was about 700 hours. I wanted 8,700 and he wanted to give me 8 grand. But as of next month, that Cub Cadet will be completely mine. I have one more payment left on it. So this machine's a little bit heavier than the Cub Cadet, but it's more secure when you jack the deck up. So. Always do like a hard push underneath there. Make sure that it's locked in. There is a lock that I should probably put down, but I'm not putting it down. So I know there's gonna be grass underneath here, and I don't want to. You know what? I might just honestly, I'm not gonna use the tarp. I got these gloves here. Cat gloves. These are nice, except all the the fingers now have holes in them. The scraper, though, I'll keep showing you guys this scraper rod that I have. Where is it? You ever misplace things? I do that all the time. Telling you guys, get this scraper rod here. You don't need anything else. It's cheaper than the ones they sell online. This is awesome. My dad bought this from me years ago. It does a great job scraping out the deck. The tripod that I busted this morning, so hop underneath here and see what we got working with. You know what? Oh my goodness. Man, I'm hitting the jackpot today, guys. I gotta show you this. This is like I've never seen this deck this spotless, because this This is the trouble deck here, that it has the best discharge, but it can't stay clean unless it's the Cub Cadet. Here, hold on. Let's do it again like this here for you guys. Just the cheapy way to take off the tripod from this. So, okay, look, so this tripod, it's like a light stand one. And it's just unscrewing the ball, like the ball is still attached to this. So check this out. I've never seen this deck this clean, but for rain delays, guys, sorry, hold on, give me 1 minute here. What you want to do for rain delays is always be doing maintenance, and we all know this. I'm just on here just to kind of chat for you guys and what's going on. I'm not telling you groundbreaking information, but it's stuff that you already know and should remember. So look at this. This has never been this clean underneath here. Yeah, I did take that baffle piece off about two years ago, but what's the most important thing about this is actually using this here. This actually works. When we did the interview with Jared Neeson at Toro at the Expo last year, I would always just run it on this wet setting there, see, but he actually said try putting it to the dry grass setting when you mow. So look, you just unscrew this here. It's a little bit stiff. I have to grease it up more, but look. So look how much this changes here. It's just like that, so you can tell, but this makes a big difference. See how it's just angled in? This makes the grass shoot literally 2 more passes out. I'm gonna spray this with some of, I don't have the spray on me right now. I could probably just spray some brake cleaner on this. Probably the same type of deal. Brake cleaner. Extremely flammable. I'm just gonna do a little bit. Yeah, this will just clean out this assembly here. Certain bolts and stuff on your machines, guys, you really need to be spraying and cleaning more. I'm gonna just put this in the right spot. Oh man, this is gonna be totally weird here, guys. Coming along for the morning ride here. Check the yeah. All right, now my camera is stuck in here. Oh man. Okay, well, all right. I'm just gonna do a little bit of a dabble in here. That's it. Just want a little dabble there and a little dabble. There you go. Makes a difference there. Gotta keep some of these nuts and these bolts clean, but now my camera is stuck. I thought it was. Okay. We'll put you guys back on here. Well, let me show you the other side here that always gets caked out like part of this deck. So I can't believe how spotless this is. There's a couple spots here that I could clean. Like, see, like that there. Let's get underneath here. Have some fun for a bit. It's always this center area here that the walls of the deck just get caked up. Like here, I'm gonna try to scrape this off for a bit. Give you something to look at here. Hold on. I should have put this on the magnetic mount. There's no way that I can actually hold it, mount this camera down. So I'll make this kind of fun here for you guys. This is real life, real world here. So, part of the reason why I like this scraper, I don't even have to get close. Come on, buddy. So, I've actually, well, maybe I'll just move this here a little bit. I've cut my hands on blades several times this year because I've kind of a klutz, but yeah, no, this is basically clean. Blade is nice and sharp. This is that Exmark. It's actually an Exmark like high lift kind of wavy setup. So I think it could actually be a high lift mulching blade hybrid, but maybe I'm wrong. Put you back up here. Hold on. Okie dokie. Okay, this is so funny, guys. Okay. You're entertained by this morning. You guys out? You guys mowing? I heard we finally got some rain coming in for you guys. So that's been a blessing. And it was getting a little dry. I haven't skipped hardly any lawns though. Maybe in the past 2 weeks I've skipped maybe 5 lawns. So other guys out there, I get it. You're hurting. You're skipping quite a bit. And I completely understand. Like, some of these lawns are so brown right now. It's not even funny. So, it's just kind of a bore. Didn't get to show you any of the really grass underneath there, which is fine by me. I'm gonna dial this back here. Oh yeah, that needed that. Good old brake cleaner made this bath way better. I might have made this so loose though. It's a little bit of a weird setup here. For, I don't know, first year or two on my multi-force, I actually ran the baffle only on the wet setting, but then last year I started to change it and tried it out, and it tends to work as good, if not better, in dry conditions and leaves less grass when you actually put it on the dry setting. I'm just hitting this, trying to hit that washer there, so should actually probably hit part of the flex chute with this too, because it doesn't squeak, but I will admit, flex chute is great, but after a while, it does get sometimes hard to turn it when it goes from hot to cold, hot to cold. I think that just wears down. So, it's what it is. Perfect. Really like what Toro did for the upgrade on these caster tires here. This is an upgrade that they did last year. They're fantastic. They're wider. I'm getting the plow. This will be great for the plow, but general rule of thought for you guys though too. Rain rule. Here's my rain rule. I don't get out until the pavement is at least 50 to 70% dry, A, and then B, factor in how much rain it actually rained. It's been raining pretty steady since about, I think about 3 or 4 a.m. So I'll still get out there because the lawns are just dry. I mean, they're so dry, but now this rain will perk everything right back up. So I'm going to keep cutting on 325. That's just a standard. Towards the end of the season, though, I'm going to be dropping really going to be more cognizant of dropping my deck down. Like the last cuts will be 3 or 275. Just get them low. You'll have these cheap clients that will try to get you to stop cutting a week or two early, and I'm just not putting up with that. So I'm going to just keep getting this as low as possibly can with the lawns. I obviously don't scalp, but my rule is cut it as low as you can with still making it look good. Like, make it look tight, but don't brown it out. So never have had that problem in my 15 years doing this. So this is simple. Let's bring this back up. It's really that easy. It's a workhorse. This thing hasn't fallen apart yet. I will say though, the wheels are plastic. I wish they were almost like a solid core. I think there is an upgrade for them, but I'm not going to buy that right now. I don't need that. Oh man, never got a thumbnail. Picture. I'm going to take a picture of something here for a thumbnail in a minute after. See if you guys have commented more. Cameron Duncan saying I need to pick a square barrel at the expo. I probably should get one. As you see the bags here, they're useless. Let's see if I can turn this around here more. Give you a better shot of. Oh, did I just turn it off? I just turned off my power bank. Here's the aerator. Put this puppy to work last week. Awesome shot, except it's just crooked. I think half my videos, I have this on a tilt. Doesn't even look very good. Where should I put this here? You see the way this is set up here? Really isn't that bright. I need a longer USB Lightning C cable cord. Okay, yep, it's not gonna work. Oh, nuts. Hold on, guys. Well, try to just leave it like that. Okay, well, that's just gonna have to stay like that. Into the trailer, man. I can't even speak. It's safer. I mean, even the manual says to back the mower into the trailer. I know guys ride them up, but it's just more safer for me. With the Cub Cadet Pro X660 over here, the safety or the bail switch is in the platform, so you cannot actually turn this into a walk behind set. I wonder why Cub Cadet did that. Kind of wish they had a flip up type of platform. Can I make this here? I should be able to. Hold on. The Cub Cadet, I've adjusted the parking brake. I know how to do it. The Cub Cadet brake is slipping there on the trailer, so I put a wheel chuck by it. But hope you enjoyed this, guys. I'm gonna get after it. I think the rain's done here. Let's check the radar for some amusement here. I use this app called Carrot. I also have local apps, but it looks like, I don't know. It's where we are here. Kind of play this on smart speed. It's kind of trekking northeast from us. Doesn't look like there's any other rain coming in today. Let's check the hour by hour. I mean, it says the whole entire day is supposed to rain, but it's not the case. I'm gonna probably get after it here in a minute. Wait till the pavement dries, maybe a little bit, and then get gas here. See if anyone try to get a hold of me here. Let's see. No one did. Well, that's okay. Guys, hope you